boys. He's getting a new tune for Rallycross. He's gonna get a bass line here. Obviously I'm not gonna stand directly behind it because there might be little rocks in the tires, so I don't want him to shoot out at me, but I'll get the best angle I can. Look at that exhaust hanger just hanging. I gotta fix that. This is gonna be the first time I get to hear what my car sounds like from behind. It's like hearing your butt for the first time. On the previous tune, so that's not the final result there. So he's just getting the bass line right now. That's the bass line right there. I'm gonna go pick us up a drink across the street here. Yeah, the numbers are gonna read differently on every dyno, and it's not all about numbers. You know, the other guy's dynos was reading 400, but that doesn't mean anything. And I'm not all about numbers. I don't care about that. I care about how it feels. I care about the power to weight ratio. I care about how it handles. You know, the performance overall, not just the performance from some numbers. I don't care about numbers. That sounded like a stronger run. I love when it squats. It's like it's taking a shit. Okay, we're making a little bit of progress here. So, I think we were around like 200 something. Last time he popped it on the dyno, or did a run. So yeah, he said it's looking good, and he said the parts are actually going to be really conducive to my rallycross career. Not my career, you know what I'm saying. My hobby. So I'm still waiting on the fire plate that goes back there. Don't ignore that stuff, it's going to be gone. But you can see right there I got my rear diff plate on. And you can see right here, I got my skid plate on the front there. So, she's looking good. I gotta trim these too, these piss me off. She's gonna have a, probably a roll cage soon, and some harnesses. Obviously the steering wheel, bits and things, you know. You don't wanna do any of that until you get the cage though. Because in a rollover accident, you want your two-piece seat to kind of fold backwards, or, you know, be able to brake so you don't get crushed. I made these stupid little these little fender flares. They actually came out to here, and I cut them just so they're a little more flush, but just enough to where it covers up the tire, so like when it's kicking up rocks and stuff, it won't shoot all over the place and hit my mirror and everything, and you know. But I kept it at the bumper line. So I can still pull the bumpers off easy, because the kid actually made it to where it would attach like all the way down to here, and I didn't want that because I like the idea of being able to pull the bumpers off real quick. There's actually a quick disconnect system on here. You can tell that it's not really much up front. It is front mount intercooled too, and it made a little delete plate out of a thick piece of aluminum right there. It's kind of cool. I got this hood for free. I sold the carbon fiber one. So the owner had mounted a huge spoiler on here, and it was heavy as hell, so I took that off and I filled it in super ghetto. It's just like some two-part epoxy, and it's already kind of cracky in some areas, but it works to keep the water out, and that's all it's for. And then I just like literally spray painted it with some grill some grill spray paint matte, and, you know, it works good. This guy's got a bunch of cool projects going on. This one is particularly interesting. You don't see too many rock crawlers up and close unless you're in the scene, you know. You don't ever see them on the street because I don't think these are street legal, but yeah, they're not. There's no headlights or anything. Very cool though. Super cool. I guess that's for like fuel tanks in the back maybe. Look at that, that thing's built. Put some of those on my Impreza. What do you think? Look at this thing. That thing's mean as hell. Damn. Let's see what else he's got. Got a bunch of Subies. There's one in particular that interests me, and that's this one right here. Not only because it's like an 06, 07, but it's fully rallied out. Got some gravel tires on there. He's definitely got some cool shit going on under the hood there. You can tell. He doesn't have his plate here for the windshield wiper cover. But I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got a full roll cage, sequential, racing seat and all that. Very cool. Very, very cool. I've never seen on this body style a hood scoop extension. I mean, I guess it would force more air in there, and that's good, but it just looks really strange being that far forward. But I guess if you're into that, you know, more power to you. He's got Virtua Cop. That's cool. That's a great game. Virtua Cop 2. Crazy how the lights look on this, because like I'm looking at it in person and they're not moving at all, and on this it looked like they were having like a light show back there. That's sounding stronger. Look, everyone's working hard, even this little ant. That's a prize, you know. He's bringing that back to his queen, and she's gonna be like, she's gonna let him do little ant dirty things to her. Go get it. Go get it, little Annie. Okay, going for the final run here. All set up. He's gonna do a low boost now, just for driving around the street and stuff. I'm gonna keep the high boost for like racing and stuff. But this is the moment when you kind of remember you got a candy bar in your pocket and it's liquefied. This is probably one of the more awkward parts about getting your car tuned is no one in there, no one anywhere. I'm just here by myself at his shop. And he's taking my car for a test drive. But I mean, you got to test your work. You got to see, you know, everything you did works out. So, and they have a lot of fun probably testing out people's cars, and it's kind of rewarding. But yeah, you can see he said my tires like gave off a bunch of rubber dust. You can see like all over the ground here. That's all rubber dust for my car just recently. And look at all that. He said my car produces a ton of torque, and as you can see from the numbers, it's got a ton of torque. It's a reinforced gear set, because I always noticed I had to run through my gears a lot quicker than I do in my 04. So I agree with him. I think the gear set is different. So it's really cool though, because it's better for acceleration. That's what I love. I actually requested he tune it more towards the acceleration side than top end, because I told him like I have no interest in going like 180 miles an hour or whatever. I don't care about that. I want to get from standstill to as fast as possible, and that's what you want like on short courses like rallycross and rally in general. Is you just want that acceleration, you know. Well, the tune is done. I'll show you the numbers right here, and I'm very happy with it. The car feels insane. Second gear is phenomenal. It just feels like my tires are like made out of glass almost, because it's just so much torque. But yeah, I'm very happy. Good job, Harvey, at Boost Creeps. Any future tunes on my Subarus, I'm definitely coming here again. Really happy with the service, and a very nice guy too. Those huge propellers. Yeah, look like huge propellers for like a. How fucking big they are. Damn. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.